and stuff. We are here for some readings. Oh my God, is this locked up? Is my stream okay? Because this is locked up. That's not good. That can't be good. And now the cursor's clocking. That can't be good at all. What's my CPU at? What does my CPU look like? It looks like 9% used. Okay, we're good. We're good. What's up, Wolf? How are you doing? And Anna, welcome. Breezer Twist, welcome. And Carrie, welcome. What is going on? Winter, and I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? I got another card. This is actually the last card. This is actually the last card. This is the last one. And this concludes the the cards. This concludes the artwork, and it's got fishies that fell. The fish are falling, and I think the shading on that looks all right. I think the face looks terrible, but that's the way I do it. But yeah, there we go. It is the last card. That is it. There's no more to go. Jen, what is going on? Madeline, Rowan's Impressions, it's been a while. How are you doing? Axel, welcome. And Breezer, welcome as well. Morena, hello. How are you doing? So what is happening? We got Friday tomorrow. I'm ready for a whole lot of weekend. A whole lot of weekend. I don't think I can get enough weekend, actually. I think that the weekend just needs to go on forever. It does. Okay, Darcy, will I be able to hang out with friends I've been fighting with? All right, let's check that out. Darcy, hopefully you can hang out with those friends. I love the way you throw them. Yeah, you got to get that toss. You got to get the toss action there, you know? With some practice, I can toss it a good 50 feet. All right, will I be able to hang out with these friends or not? You've been fighting with them. Okay. Well, let's see if they're going to forgive you. Let's see if everything will be forgiven and you're able to move on. We're able to move on into next generation. Not the Star Trek show, but a next generation. Love how you toss them onto the floor. Well, when you toss them, that's where they end up. Jen, what is up? Renee and Jay and Bartman. How is everybody doing tonight? How are all of y'all doing? Shadowland Tarot. Shadowland is going to be the key. Shadowland's going to be the key. If I'm hanging out with friends, like Crystal. What's up, Crystal? How are you doing? So if I'm hanging out with friends, I would hope that they want to hang out with me. Otherwise, I mean, it would be kind of awkward. I'm just saying it's going to be kind of awkward if they don't. But, that's the way we roll. That is the way we roll. Friend coming back into my life. Breezer wants to know, how's my friendship with Sergio going? All right. So we're going to be able to hang out with friends or not. We got Wood. Maybe not. I mean, it does look like that it may be a little bit while. It does look like that they may be a bit. It may be a bit. The Three of Cups, that hurts. That hurts. That really shouldn't be there. That's not a good thing to do. Miss Michelle and Rowan's Impressions and Winter. Thank you all for your donations. Winter, let me know what your question is. I mean, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the Three of Cups reversed and hanging out with friends is not good. That means that you got a little bit more time. You need to relax, take a little bit of time off there, and let them sort of come back to you maybe, right? Let them warm up a little bit. Death said that they will come around. It's not like that they're just going to completely abandon you, but there is that delay. There is the sort of the disassociation you have between you and the friends right now, right? And the Six of Pentacles kind of points that out as well. We do have a delay. Not going to be anytime soon. I think you just need to give them space at this point. I mean, if we've been fighting and things went south, need to give them a little bit of space. And I think over time, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So basically your question is, will I be hanging out with him? Eventually, yes. Death says we go into a new phase to where we're able to hang out with friends again. They sort of forgive us. We move past all that. But the Three of Cups being reversed really sort of points to, yeah, it's going to be a little bit. Going to have to be patient with them, you know? Sometimes we have those arguments and whatnot, and, you know, we just got to be patient overall. So give them time, give them space, and hope for the best. Okay, another donation. Jay, thank you for your donation as well. Appreciate that. Miss Michelle, how's he feeling about me? Let's check it out. All right, Winter, I saw your question. Thank you so much. All right, how's he feeling about me? Hopefully pretty good. Hopefully pretty good. Let's use some new tarots tonight. Let's use some new tarots tonight. I do like this one. This is the Illusory Tarot. Not a lot of people liked it. I gotta say, it got some dislikes. It did. Sally, the Sagittarian, and Reno, both of y'all, welcome. How are you doing? Annie Law, what is going on as well? What is up? So good news, everybody. I finished the last card of the Waterfall Tarot. So I think we're looking at getting the survey out and figuring out how many we need to print. And I don't know how many will I sell? Let me know. See, I need a tarot reading. Renee, I'm gonna come raid your channel the next time you have a show, and I need to know how many to print because I'm not really sure. How many extra should I print? Well, okay, that's a lot of majors. That's a well shuffled deck though, but yeah, that's a lot of majors. Yeah, I know you won't see me spamming so much now. How's he feeling about me? Harm It Into Happiness says that they're sort of opening up to you. They want that availability. They want to get something. They want to get a connection with you. And I think it's sort of important to them because we do have all majors. I think that's going to be an important factor here because they do want to reach out. It's almost like that they've been alone. They want to get some communication, get some action, get some adventures, and sort of get into that mode again. It's like they haven't been there in a while and they want to get out and do some fun things and all that. So Harm It Into Happiness means sort of that blossoming, getting out of our cocoon, getting into something that's going to be bigger. Carlos, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. So Happiness says that they do want that connection. Now, the High Priestess into the Devil points to maybe a little bit of baggage. We have a little bit of baggage in here. Not something severe baggage, but you do have a little bit sort of being drug into the situation. The High Priestess is about secrets, it's about information, not having the information that you need. Dallas, what is going on? So good to see you. And the Devil as well says that those secrets could be maybe a bit, shocking or maybe a bit surprising once you figure out what they are. But, you're going to have to sort of put up with that. But yeah, they do want to have that connection with you. We do want to open up. We do want to be with people again. We don't want to be alone for the rest of our life. But watch out for the High Priestess Devil combo. That's a wicked combo there. I mean, that sort of means that we're bringing in some baggage. The baggage may not be beneficial to us, but, overall, it may be one of those factors there. Okay, all right, let's move on to the next one. That Miss Michelle. Okay, all right, Winter had a question. When do you see me getting a new job? Let's check that out. See if we can drag a season out of here. And, whoa. Okay, there we go. All right, when do we see me getting a new job? We can do that with the Grimalkin Tarot. I think it's going to be a key for this. Get some cats. Cats tell you all about Strawberry and Crystal. Philippe, what is going on? Philippe joined us. How are you doing tonight? 152 deck. That is a lot of decks. Blah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Blah's got this company is offering me a job. Interviews done. Blah, is this the same company you were doing a third interview with? Let me know. How exciting is that? All right. So let's figure this out with when do we see getting a new job. Looking at the Six of Pentacles, we do see a new job. We do see people giving you money, handing out the money and getting some good stuff going on. The Hermit sort of means that it's time to really Rowan's Impressions. You are next indeed. All right, HX Shimsy, what is going on? By the way, here is the cue. We are currently on winter, and then we'll do Rowan's Impressions and go down the line there. But yeah, the Hermit says it's time to get out, though. You really need to be applying for a lot of jobs. A lot of jobs. It's almost like the market that you're in, the area that you're in, is having a challenging time getting hired, a challenging time getting into there, and it's going to be difficult to get full steam with that. So it's a matter of quantity of jobs, quantity of things, because it seems that you are having some issues getting that out there. The Hierophant says as well, the jobs in your market are drying up a little bit. And again, it's important to get more volume, get more applications out there, find places that you can work and get it out there. But basically, you're looking at like 3 to 4 months. But again, it's almost like that your job market is very challenging right now. It's dried up a bit with COVID, with all these other things sort of getting challenged to get the job. But you do get one. Six of Pentacles is all about handing out money to you, handing it out, handing out money to somebody. That's going to be a big factor here when you're looking for a job. That's going to be one of the key literally one of the key cards to get out there. But yeah, you're looking for a couple of months. So just keep on, and quantity is key. Of course, entertainment purposes only. Never get a job or try to get a job or whatnot based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. All right, I'm wondering if these work-at-home jobs are the right path for me. Oh, work-at-home jobs. Some of them are pretty good, some of them not so much. You never know. Okay, let's find out about that. About the work-at-home jobs. Is that going to be something good or not? Is that going to be something good or not? Oh, let's find out with the Anna K. Tarot is going to be one of the keys here. Anna K. Tarot is where I like to be. Is where I like to be. This is from Anna K. herself. I bought the original Anna K on her site, had it shipped all the way over here to the USA from, I don't know, where's she from again? Ugh, I can't remember the country. Anyway, this tarot, I've used this daily for 8 years, 7 years? No, it's going to be 8 years. It's been a long time, so yeah, it's still going. It's still going. This is like, whoever printed these cards, I want them to print all of my cards, because wow, talk about just the absolute quality of it. Work from home. Work from home. Not a good match in the long run. Now, not a good match in the long run. Entertainment purposes only, obviously. Miss Tweets, hello. How are you doing? So good to see you. You know, did you get the Anna K. Lenormand? No, I did not. I sort of abandoned Lenormand after people complained about it on the channel. So I'd have a Lenormand day, right, on Sunday. And everybody would say, I'm going to wait until you do tarot, but I have a question. So in other words, they didn't want Lenormand. Not only did they not want it, they wanted tarot, and they were going to wait to ask the question until I did tarot again. It you know, I mean, that could be my fault. That could be my fault, but either way, it just wasn't a good thing for people to not ask questions on a channel. Okay. The Knight, it does point to the availability of these jobs. So you can get into something. We can leap into this, try it out, get into that, and find out how it goes, right? The Knight says it is quite possible there's an availability of these jobs. The Ace of Swords as well says, I think you already sort of know where to go. You know where a couple of them are. You know how to get them. You're sort of comfortable with where would I go? How would I do it? And what kind of work from home job did I want to get? So we have a couple of bonuses here as far as getting the work from home going, right? Now, the page points to some difficulties with this. It's almost like that when you get it, there's always this surprise. It's like you get the frozen dinner and you open it up and it's all molded, right? Picasso, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. I appreciate you. So it's almost like, and Hazel, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let me know what, oh, you did let me know what you can. Okay, Picasso, let me know what your question is. But there's a catch. There's a catch. You're being lured in. It's almost like fishing. You're being lured in, and there's always that one catch that you're going to run into. And it seems like there's that, right? So you're not going to get as much money as you need. You're going to have to basically just work really, really hard to get almost anything that you need, right? So again, we have a catch with all of these jobs that you're sort of running into. And the Two of Cups says, ultimately, it's challenging. Karen, thank you for your donation. Karen, let me know what your question is. I appreciate you. So we have quite the queue, by the way. It's not a good match. It's not a good match because of the catches, because of the got yous that you're running into once you get in these work from home jobs. Now, there's a difference between a job and now they need you to work from home, but it's a permanent job, versus a job that's dedicated to work from home. So a job dedicated to work from home, marketed as work from home, you need to watch out for those and look for that catch. But again, the Two of Cups says don't use a lot of time on that. But if you can find one without a catch, that would be kind of convenient. But the variety of catches are low hours, just massive amount of work to where your hands hurt, your eyes hurt when you're doing this, and micromanagement to the nth degree. By the way, you can do Apple support. Will let you work from home. Apple support. You may want to look into that. I mean, that's obviously a legit job. That is obviously a legit job, Apple support. They will let you work from home. They do micromanage you, though. Again, there's always a catch. Is my intuition right about a picture regarding a case? Let's check that out with Jay. All right, check it out. All right, J, not K, J. That would be my typo. That would be my typo. Yeah, Amazon or Apple. I mean, check it out. Check it out. The Two of Cups reverses. It's not a good match, but hey, check it out anyway. Check it out anyway. But yeah, I don't know. It depends on that. Okay, let's use this. Well, no, so let's use something more exciting. We got all these people watching. Let's use something fun. Use something fun, like the Dark Mansion would be absolutely perfect for this. There we go. All right. Okay, is my intuition right about the picture regarding a case? So basically, Angel, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let me know what your question is, Angel. All right. Okay, by the way, in case you wonder what the queue looks like, it is J. We just did Rowan. Then we do J. And then we go down the line, and we got a couple of squares in between. We got to work those squares in between. So Angel, let me know what your question is. I appreciate you, of course. Of course. Okay, let's check it out. You know, sometimes the intuition is dead on. Other times it's not. You got to sort of, okay, you think the pick is something different than what they claimed. So you're getting scammed. Am I getting scammed or not? Am I getting scammed or not? The Fool says definitely, yeah. Now this is an interesting case. You know, I wouldn't mind popping this out into the book, by the way. Okay, Katori, that's right. You are Angel. All right, thank you, Katori. Okay, Katori, we have added you to the queue there. Okay, This is an interesting case. We have the Eight of Wands, which points to motion, which points to getting active, which points to going forward with this, right? So we want to jump into that. And that is, that is a weird email I just got. Okay. That is spam. So Eight of Wands points to let's get some motion, let's get some action, let's get into it, let's go full steam. The Fool reversed. So what is the difference here? We have something interesting, right? The Eight of Wands into the Fool. The Five of Cups and the Three of Pentacles as well, and then the King of Swords reverse, sort of ending it out. This combo here means that it's less of an adventure. It's less something new. It's more something that you know. So if you're being advertised something that's going to be new, exciting, and wonderful, it's not. It is the Eight of Wands. It's kind of like a hustle or something quick money, quick sales, something quick that they need to get rid of. It's not the wonderful, great, grand adventure of the Fool, which you sort of want. So, I mean, it could be one of those factors where you it looks too good to be true, and indeed it may be too good to be true. So yeah, if you're looking for maybe I'm getting scammed, maybe it's too good to be true, it definitely might be. So let's look at the other cards. So the Three of Pentacles says that it's almost like that this is not the first offer that's been laid out for this particular item. So it's like you see these people sort of hovering around the map, getting everything together, getting everything sort of figured out. This is not new. This is not new. This is something they've done before. This is something that is being offered to multiple people. Other people have been upset with that as well. So you could be looking at something negative or something that might not be exactly what you're looking for. Again, it's something to get rid of quick. It's not a new adventure. It's not some great thing. And the King of Swords reversed says that, you know, sort of coming under the table. So the intuition right about the picture regarding a case, again, it's almost like something's moving quickly. They want to get rid of it. They want to move it out of the way, and you're the person they want to move it to. So Mina's Bookshelf, hello, what is going on? So, I mean, if your intuition is telling you maybe not, maybe not as good as it seems, then the cards agree with you. All right. Okay, Carlos wants, what do you see in the cards? Carlos wants to know. Let's check it out. I guess we'll do a general. There we go. Not a good situation. Yeah, bad pick. Yeah, something's going on with that. All right, Carlos, let's check it out. Let's do the Encore Tarot. Encore Tarot with Ciro Marchetti, who got me all of the cool cloths and all of that stuff. So there you go. Tina, you can make a donation in the link in the description. There's a link in the description for Square, and you can dump some stuff there. That kind of sort of rhymes. Not really. Sort of rhymes, maybe? Okay, Carlos. Let's see what's going on the cards, Carlos. By the way, welcome to the channel. If you have not hit the like and subscribe, please do that. We have 750 videos. That's a lot of videos. I mean, that is a lot of videos. Katori, or otherwise known as Angel. Let's see, coming to me in the next 2 months. Okay, Angel, I got your question in the queue there. All right, let's look here. Carlos, Hierophant, things are sort of serious. Things are getting more serious now. Things are getting, it's almost like that you're being influenced by something or somebody, and things are getting a little bit serious with that. I don't think you took it serious at first. But as the situation has resolved, or as the situation has sort of moved into the next phase, evolved a little bit, it's getting more serious, and you need to take it serious. Some parts of the situation do have some ramifications, and so you need to focus on that. Make sure that you're getting the right information in order to make the decisions that you need as well. The Nine of Cups says you do sort of have some issues with either relationships or issues with communications with people, and you're trying to sort of figure out how to deal with some things. So maybe you're having some conflicts. Maybe you're having some some back and forth with someone or some back and forth with other people. And it's important to sort of figure out where that's going or how much time do you want to invest in that. If you are going to go back and forth with somebody in the long run, is this something that's worth your effort? You know what I'm saying? Maybe ignore the person, maybe just agree with the person, let them move on. But how much effort are you willing to put into this in order to get the results that you want? The Ace of Cups as well says some things just don't go your way. Some things just don't get started. You try to start either a relationship or a connection, communication with somebody, and it ends up just fizzling out, where you're not able to get started. You're not able to get in the directions that you needed to go. And the Ace of Cups says sometimes that's just how it is. And you're going to have to sort of put up with that in some manner. But everybody is not super receptive to your ideas. Everybody is not super receptive to where you want to go with things and maybe your opinions and whatnot as well. The Page of Wands into the Three of Cups. It says that you do have opportunities soon to make more friends. I think one of the opportunities that we have, one of the friendships that you sort of make, a new opportunity coming soon with the getting the friends, is sort of leading you on something that would be overall beneficial in the long run. I think you make a friend. I think that they have some things going on, some hobbies, some ideas, something where you can sort of latch onto that and learn something unique, learn something new, and get into new areas that you haven't been in before. I think overall that's going to be pretty exciting for you. So look for making more friends, look for expanding. This could also be at work as well, getting those networking contacts. But again, it's going to be beneficial for you in the long run. And again, they have other things going on that you may indeed be interested in. But either way, thank you for hanging out there. Is D ever going to contact me? Raina needs some D. I mean, it is official. Raina, thank you for your donation. What is going on? All right. Will P Company offer me a job? Blah wants to know. Let's see. Blah. Will P offer me a job? And what is going to happen with that? Do not hear what you said. I was trying to go to the homepage range and send a donation. Tina, I said, yeah, link in the description, Tina. All right. It is quite the queue today. Action-packed. I love an action-packed. I live for action-packed. I live for action-packed, especially with the Mons Tarot. We needed a D question. I mean, we did. You need, every stream needs some D. Every stream needs some D. Yeah, Wolf says everybody likes a D. I mean, you can't turn it down. You just can't turn it down. All right. Let's see about that. Blah. See if we get the job. Sorry that that third interview didn't go well. Sorry. What did I say, Blah, on that last one? What did I say, Blah, on the last reading? I said that you were going into the third interview and they were going to ask you some unusual questions or something. Was that it? Was that it? Blah, you have to let me know. You got to let me know about that. Okay, so let's take a look at that. The Lover. Ooh, the Lovers. That's going to be pretty good. Pretty good. It's almost like an emotional interview. We have an emotional interview. Okay. So will this company offer me a job? All the interviews are done. I think you made a good impression. The Knight of Cups rolling in there with the Mr. Romance. I think you made a nice impression. People liked you. I think that you went in and you definitely were memorable as well. Unfortunately, the King of Swords into the Lovers, it's almost like that they want to micromanage this position or micromanage you in some respect. So the King of Swords sort of says that the power within here needs to micromanage what is happening, micromanage the thing. So they're sort of looking over everything and they're trying to figure out how to deal with that. The Lover says that they realize that you are a good fit. Should I meet with Dave? Vibe, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. The Lover says that they know you're a good fit. You are a good fit for this particular job, and I think that it's going to be beneficial overall. The Knight of Cups and the Lovers in the same read says that they realize this, but the Eight of Swords says that if they do pick you up, there's going to be some unusual circumstances around that. And it may be something interesting. So will they pick you up? They know you're a good match. You did well. They want to pick you up. What does the Eight of Swords say? I think that they have you in mind for a position. I mean, I'm going to say yes, just because we have all these great cards here. We have good cards, but we don't have anything that sort of guarantees a job, right? The Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. Throw me a bone. I'll take the Three of Cups. I mean, I just don't see anything to where it's almost like a guaranteed job. It has restrictions on the job, but I do think you get it because of the Nine of Cups and the Lovers. It's difficult for them to turn you down at this point. I think that you're a fantastic fit for that. They all agree. So if they don't pick you up, I mean, at what point are you like, you know, what's going on type thing? So yeah, there you go. All right. Let's see. Katori Jade wants to know what's coming for me for the next 2 months. KJ, let's check that out. All right, let's see. KJ, whoops. What's coming for me in the next 2 months? Hopefully it's something exciting and wonderful. Hopefully it is exciting and wonderful, and that gets rid of that question. All right, let's check that out. Let's see what we're going to do. The next 2 months, we could use the light seers. We haven't used the light seers, and it's been 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes, you know? The sun lined up with the sun. Indeed, Hazel. There you go. That's you know, that you gotta design it that way. You do have to. All right. See, when somebody sends me spam, all right, here's a hint for everybody. Here's a hint for everybody. When you signing up for some emails, put your name as the company's name. So if you're signing up for emails from a paint company, put your name as the paint company. And then when they sell your name off, they'll sell your name as the paint company's name, not your real name. So when you start getting spam, it'll have the company's name in the spam as the two. So now you know who sold your name off because you put the company's name in your name. Anyway. Okay. Speaking of which, what's coming in the next few? The King of Wands says the next couple of months is going to be about taking back control over some stuff. I think you've lost control in a couple of ways, and the King of Wands sort of points to getting that back. I think it relates to work. It's almost like it relates to work. There's something sort of coming in. You have some opportunities. You have some things at work that are sort of brewing, and you need to focus on getting that done. So if they have expectations at work, if you have some things at work that you need to do, if you have some things that you're behind on, get that done. The King of Wands says it's time to take action and take back some opportunities that you would like, rather than sort of following other people's advice or following other people's ideas. So shy away from everybody's ideas in the next couple of months and go with your own original ideas and see if that's going to work better in a variety of different ways. Now, the King of Cups reverse says, don't put up with BS. Don't put up with BS. Right. So it means that when you have opportunities, take those opportunities and get into that, right? So Katori, when you have those opportunities, take it, and don't really rely on other people to sort of guide you in some ways, but instead just go for it and take the command and take the initiative on that. The Hierophant says, with functional things, like with job opportunities, with any legal matters, any stuff like that, sort of take the initiative and do what you think is going to be the best for your situation. The King of Cups reversed talks about not really putting up with being emotionally led or being emotionally hit, right? So if you get some people that are affecting you emotionally, let them know that it's affecting you emotionally, and don't let that be their focus, and don't let that contain you or affect you much, right? It also says that watch what you, sage advice shared, what is going on. And Bridget, hello. The King of Cups reversed also says, watch what you input into your brain. In other words, are you watching negative news too much? Are you watching Twitter? Are you on social media too much and it's starting to affect you? It's starting to be sort of in your way of being productive and things like that. Figure out ways where you can be more productive in the next couple of months and optimize that a little bit. So how are you spending your time? How can you be more productive? And focus on that. And the Five of Swords as well says, don't feel defeated when you don't get an accomplishment done, when you don't get something that you were trying to get done. Austin, thank you for your donation. Don't feel defeated. Don't get into that Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat. Instead, focus on the positive. What did I gain from this? How much type things have I gained from this? And what is the overall feel from what I did and what positive things can I take away from that? All right, Picasso. Thank you for your donation. That was a long time ago. Okay, Picasso. It actually was so long ago, did it scroll off? Where's that? Okay, Hazel's next. Picasso. All right, Picasso, I'm looking for your question. Let me know what your question is. Oh, there we go. All right. So, would like to know my best friend is going to call me soon. Let's check that out. Michelle, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Let's see. Let's look at Picasso. Let's see what I want to know. Will. All right. Okay, want to know if somebody's going to call me soon. All right, my best friend going to call me soon. By the way, if you're wondering where the queue is, we are on Picasso, and then we're just going to move down the line there. Moving on down the line and see how that goes. I think we can do that with the Golden Tarot. Golden Tarot is, it's just a good tarot. It's just a good tarot. Bartman wants a donut. Well, we got Raina's D question 3 away. So donut, D, it's all the same. It is all the same. You're getting overloaded. Indeed. It's fun. All right, Picasso, let's check it out. The friend going to call me soon. What are they going to do? Have they completely abandoned me? What are they going to pick up that phone? Are they going to do that? And are they going to call me? The 10 of coins says you get everything. You get everything that you need from this situation. It's going to be all right. The 5 of cups is maybe not now. Maybe not right now. Could be challenged on that, right? The 5 of cups is an interesting one, especially when you have somebody calling you. It's almost like that they may either have lost the incentive to call, they may be upset with something, they may have other things going in. The 5 of cups is sort of this emotional toil, this emotional weight that we have coming into a situation. And it could be something over there. It could be maybe you had an argument. I mean, there's some kind of thing happening with that, right? So again, they are busy. They have things going on. It could be negative as well. The Knight of Wands, though, says that the negativity, the things are sort of going to be coming out of that, right? Let's see. So Karen, let's see. I had your question as something else. Agency, the government. Okay. But yeah, so the positivity is coming back. The Knight of Wands indicates that weight is getting removed. The weight is getting, the bad things are subsiding and coming into better opportunities, coming into a better view, coming more into a sun feel to where we're back to normal and we have things going on. Now, the 3 of Wands says that they are going to sort of look and find out, who have I neglected or what have I neglected? What things have I done? What things can I do that are going to get me back into normal? Could be one of the COVID type field where you have a lot of the downtime with this COVID thing, a lot of the restrictions with this COVID thing, sort of getting lifted and whatnot. But the 3 of Wands says we're sort of scanning the area and seeing what other things are It's what other things are available. And I think that's going to be where they want to catch up with friends and whatnot. And then the 10 of coins says they do call you after this. So let them sort of get through what they're going through. And, you know, and the Knight of Wands says things get better, things improve. The weight gets lifted from that. The Three of Wands, they start wanting to catch up with people. What have I missed? What have I missed? We've had some downtime. We've had some challenges. You know, let's get back to normal. Let's find what I missed. I think that is sort of the time when they call you. And so basically, I think, yes, they do call you. So there we go. All right. Hazel, will he propose? Will he propose? Ooh, I love the proposal ones. There you go. All right. Hazel, let's see. Find out about that. Proposal in August. You know, is it coming in August? Is it coming on? Sort of a yes or no question, but with a twist, right? With a little bit of a twist. I mean, we could go to the love screen, and we could go to the love screen for this. Let's, you know, find out propose. I mean, we definitely have some love here. Been together 7 years. High school sweethearts. High school sweethearts. Why hasn't he proposed to Hazel? I'm just saying. 7 years is some time. That is, I mean, the clock's sort of ticking on that, right? The clock is ticking on that situation. Let's find out about that. I mean, that's pretty important. That is pretty important. Find out if they're going to propose in August. Hope for the best. It has been 7 years, though. So you do have to ask the question exactly what you're asking. Like, what are they waiting for? Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, I think so. I think so. We have cards that indicate a yes. I don't have cards that I would love to see, like the Lovers, the Two of Cups doesn't really, I need a chapter in my book talking about the Two of Cups Lovers combo. Okay. But yet, so the 10 of Pentacles is sort of your key card here. The 10 of Pentacles points to having everything. Having everything. We have the family. We have the house. We have the relationship. We have the grandpa and the dogs. I mean, we literally have everything. I think that's going to be one of your key components here. It's sort of the ending of this, very positive, and do get a proposal. Now we need to answer the sort of the question. Spirit Doula, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. Now you sort of need to ask the question, is it going to be in August? So we got part 2. Part 1, yes, I think they proposed. Part 2, when is the proposal going to come? The Empress says not soon. I mean, the Empress says not soon. The Empress is all about having children, getting the relationship stable, and getting everything that you sort of, getting things that you need in the relationship. Starting out, this is kind of a dry here, right? The Queen of Pentacles into the Queen of Cups says it's a progressive thing. It does take a while. I mean, it's going to take a while. We have a delay, but, you know, if not when, I mean, you're looking at several months. But the problem is it's been 7 years. It's been 7 years. There needs to be a triggering moment. Oh, Tina, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. Let me know what your question is. All right. But it needs to be a triggering moment. In other words, we're creatures of habit. We're going to do the same things over and over. And if we want different results, we're going to have some sort of moment that triggers that action. So there you go. There you go. But yes, they do propose. It's basically, it's going to be a while. Yeah. There you go. Go to the courthouse and there you go. Take them to Vegas and then corner them into a drive-through wedding. You know, the drive-through wedding. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's see. So Karen, you had a couple of questions. Positive, negative change coming to the state government, Fort Fed agent. Okay, so basically, Karen wants to know, will there be a positive change in outcome from the agencies? All right, refer to contact me in situation, positive and negative outcome. Will there be a positive and negative outcome? So basically, what's happening with the agencies of the government? What is happening with the agencies of the government? Push Pitha, thank you for your donation. All right. So we did Picasso. We're doing Karen. We did Winter. Okay. So Tina, let me know what your question is as well. Looking for Tina's question. Tina, I think you asked a question earlier, and then you came back and then you donated. So I'm trying to. Tina, chat is rocking tonight. Trying to go to Raina. Okay. Yeah, chat is rocking tonight. Tina, I can't scroll back enough to see your donation for your question. So please let me know what your question is, and we will get you rocking on that. All right. Let's use the This Might Hurt Tarot for this. But it is a government agency. Never know what you're going to get. Never know what you are going to get with all of that. Okay. Check it out with the government agencies. Don't wear black, do they? All right. Renee is done eating the spaghetti. The spaghetti updates. We have the live spaghetti updates. How exciting is that? All right. So what is going on with the positive, negative outcome? I can tell you now that you, let's see. Whoa, Bridget. Thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate that. Bridget, let me know what your question is as well. So waiting for Tina's question and Bridget's question for the square. All right. We got Pushpitha's question. All right. It was delicious. Well, that's good. All right. The positive outcome is you get basically what you need. So the positive outcome, you get what you need. That's not necessarily saying what you want, that you get what you need. So you're getting what you need in order to do whatever you were doing. The Four of Wands says you do get the positive outcome from that. Now that's different from that's different from getting what you actually want. So it's almost like you get the bare minimum of what you're shooting for. The Lovers says overall they take their sweet time. They take their sweet time in getting things back to you or getting things back to normal. It's almost like that they threw you off a little bit with something. Karen, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. They threw you off of something. It's almost like that maybe you had a goal, maybe you had some other things that you wanted, and their action sort of tossed you into a different direction that you weren't quite prepared for. So you're getting the unexpected things maybe aren't going to be like you wanted. The Lover says you may not have the things as well. Now the Eight of Wands reversed again. They're getting it delayed. Nomad Trees, what is going on? So the Eight of Wands says they're delaying it. They are trying to drag it out. So maybe it's because they know that you're getting what you need from the situation, but it's almost like that they are trying to drag it out as long as they can. I mean, that could be a trick. I mean, it could be a trick, obviously, in regards to the situation. But the Two of Wands reversed at the very end. It says you're sort of limited in what you get. You get what they give you and no more. In other words, they know that you're in a situation where you can't really get much more. The Two of Wands, you don't have the dominion. You don't have the control that you need. You don't have a lot of those things that you need as well. Nomad Trees, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. So yeah, the Two of Wands says that you don't have much control. You don't have much control. You're going to get what you need. You don't have much control over it. That could be a disadvantage. And man, they are going to delay it as long as humanly possible. All right. Raina wants the D. It is official. Raina and D. All right. Is D ever going to contact me? Do they not want to talk to you? Raina, do they not want to talk to you? Who would not want to talk to Raina? I'm just saying. I do want to talk to the person that did this tarot because this is so nice. This is so nice. As I look for the button. Pardon me while I look for the button. There we go. The Revival Art Tarot. Nomad Trees, your visa expires in August. Oh my. Hopefully you can extend it And, you know, you need to extend it so you can be here for the streams. So you can be here for the streams. Use a good deck, please. You know, if it's D, if we're dealing with D, you're going to get the first class. You're going to get the first class, the best I got. I mean, I'm just saying. All right, so let's find out about the D. See if they're going to be contacting you or not. Oh, we hope so. I mean, you need D. Everybody loves D. You need some D. All right. So the Eight of Swords. Oh my. The D is a bit restricted on here. The Hermit and the Nine of Wands and the High Priest. Yeah. I mean, I don't really see. Let me turn that off so you can see it. I don't really see it. As far as soon, you did ever going to contact me. I don't see it. We have a problem here. We have the Eight of Swords as a problem. It's like restricted, and it's restricted, and they sort of want something they can't have with the interaction. So the Eight of Swords says they are restricted in how they can continue, and they're not free. The D needs to be free. It needs to be free in the wind. It needs to be hanging out there. And the Eight of Swords says it's restricted and it can't be like that. Now, the Hermit says they do want to contact you. I mean, I do think that they do want to contact you, but again, they're restricted from doing that. It's almost like that they can't, right? The Nine of Wands says that, that it's almost like they've been hurt, a little drama involved with the connection, some other stuff going on. And Nine of Wands says it may not be overly possible. And the High Priestess as well says that it's just not looking good. If you're wanting some contact, it's just not looking good overall. I'd love to see Ace of Swords. I'd love to see anything in here, and I just don't see it. The restrictions where the D cannot just swing freely is really sort of killing it right now. But I don't think that they're going to contact you. I mean, I think you're going to have to reach out and contact them if you want some contact. The High Priestess reversed says you need to be the one that gets in there and does that. If not, you may not see D for quite some time. You may not talk to D. You may not be able to communicate with the D. This is going to be incumbent upon you. This is going to be incumbent upon you to contact the D. Okay, should I meet with Dave? Vibe wants to know, should I meet with Dave? Let's see. Okay, Vibe. Should I meet with Dave? Is this going to be a thing? Is Dave going to be a thing? If you meet with anybody nowadays, you absolutely need to wear a full body suit of hazmat. Full body hazmat suit is officially required. It's now mandated in every state. No D for Raina. I'm sorry. The D wasn't swinging free. It was restricted, and that sort of affects it. That sort of affects it. So, yeah, I mean, there is that. All right. Karen, let me know what your next question is, or are you just tipping again? Let me know. I appreciate you either way. Karen, you are amazing as always. As always. Portia, hello. What's going on? Nomad, yep, I got you. I don't do all reversals. Nomad, thank you for your donation. Nomad, your question was, what was your question? Nomad, you're okay, so you got the visa question. All right, Nomad, I got your question in queue. Nomad, you're in the queue. The queue is long, though. Nomad, it may be a while. It may be a while, Nomad. I mean, we got, speaking of queue, we just did Raina, and then we got 4 plus 4. We got 8 in the queue. So we're going to be here a while. Relax, hang out with me, have some water. Yeah, Wolf, there's no queue for Square donation. Unfortunately, there's just not a way to do that unless I manually type it. And by the time I manually type it, I could have done another reading. So there we go. Should you meet with them? The 4 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. I think so. I think so. Going long. We got going long with the D tonight. We do. All right. So yeah, Nomad's going to be a little bit. Sorry about that. Four of Cups says that the meeting may not go the way you expected. The meeting may have a couple of surprises as far as how it goes. The Seven of Swords says you're going to leave. I mean, you're going to leave. You're going to leave feeling different. That's for sure. You're going to leave feeling different. Is this something that you want to go and do? The Knight of Cups says if this is a romance, if this is something that could possibly get into something, it is looking good. The Knight of Cups said they do make a good impression. They do make a good impression. They are sort of excited about it. And Knight of Cups says overall you're pretty content with the results. The Two of Swords, though, said there is that one factor, or there is something going on within the realm of this meet that could be a little bit different than what you're used to. Things go a little bit awry. Things go a little bit different. And that's part of the adventure, though, right? The Two of Swords says expect the unexpected, and you have the Seven of Swords as well. It's a good communication. It's a good talk. We learn about the person. We learn sort of about how the person thinks, about how they sort of come into the situation. The Seven of Swords says we leave, fairly content, but again, awkward. It's all about awkward. So there it is. It's all about awkward. Should you meet? Bottom line, yes. The Knight of Cups says they make a fantastic impression. It is going to be good. But as you go in, as we sort of climb into this situation, expect the unexpected, because you will indeed get the unexpected. Are we hitting a new record tonight? Are we doing a record tonight? We did 31 the other night, which broke a record of 26. So we could be hitting that. We could be hitting that. All right. Now I know people donated on the square, and you are in the queue. Okay, August. So Austin wants an August. The A with the A. There we go. Second question from Karen. There we go. Cue screen, please. Well, you're not on it. I don't have the cue screen for square, but we do have a lot of square questions. Most certainly do. But they're sort of weaved into this. So I'm doing Austin, then I'm doing Push, and then we're going on from there. All right. Let's check this out by using our, one of our favorites, the Dreaming Way Tarot. The Dreaming Way Tarot. We're going to get that for Austin and find out some August good stuff coming in there. Bridget wants to know blocking me moving forward. Do I have that? Bridget, I do have that. So Bridget, you are in the queue. All right. Sorry, the queue with the square is not really intermingled with the one from here. So we're going one and then back to the other, one and then back to the other. Basically, the timing. So when you get the timing. Okay. Let's find out about Austin's August. I think August is about meeting friends and getting with friends and getting some stuff done with all of that, right? So it is about the Three of Cups, where we're getting back with friends, we're reuniting with friends. I think that you actually have a reunite with somebody that you have not seen in a while, and that's going to be a wonderful thing, obviously, to sort of reunite with friends and get on that as well. And we have another cup, which is interesting. We do have sort of this feel of when you reunite, I think that someone needs your help almost. You do need to give someone assistance. Someone wants your assistance, someone wants your help, someone wants your advice. This could be related to your astrology as well. I see in August that you get some astrology opportunities if you want to sort of go into that or dive into that. And the astrology, either the readings or somebody has an opportunity for you, or you have a unique idea about how to do the astrology or how to do things with astrology. I think that's going to have an opportunity for you in August as well. So if you're serious about it, then get into that and tackle that opportunity and find out what you can do or how we can sort of go about those opportunities as well. I think you have a couple of extra dollars coming in August as well. Again, from these different opportunities, from people that either wanted a reading or somebody had an idea, and I think that you can cash in on this and get a few extra dollars and do the little shopping thing with a few extra dollars. So I think overall, August is going to be productive for you. I think it's going to be something that's going to be fairly exciting as well. All right, we're jumping into the Bridget question. So the Bridget question was, the Tina question. So the Tina question, am I become the only honorary consul in Italy? Okay, let's check that out. Find out for Tina what is going to happen with that. Will I become only more honorary consul in Italy? So basically a yes or no question. Will I become a certain status in Italy? Let's check that out by using the pre-Raphaelite tarot. The pre-Raphaelite tarot. How exciting is that? So Bridget, you are up next, actually. So Poosh, please use a high vibrational deck. A high vibrational deck. Okay. Which one is high vibrational? What about the Symbolon? There you go. We could use the Symbolon. Getting a car in August. Yeah, remember you delayed getting that car as well. So a couple extra dollars is going to do good with that. So will it become a more honorary consul in Italy? The Tower says that's going to be an interesting aspect, that you do get some communications on this. They do open a line of communication. So you're getting some information, you're getting some communication about this particular matter, right? As far as a yes or no question, the sun being reversed, even though the sun does shine even when it's reversed, depending upon what book you use and whatnot, the sun being reversed sort of points to a negative outcome for this. Why is that? Well, the sun being reversed, even though it's still the sun, even though it's still reversed, being next to the Tower sort of points to that this disruption in trying to get this going, or the disruption in the goal where you can't quite reach it. It's just out of reach, and it's because of sort of this Tower moment. And then the Nine of Pentacles as well. Our goals and our aspirations, trying to get into that, we're just not able to get that fully manifested. We're just not able to get what we actually need from that. So the Nine reverse points to our need not getting realized. The Tower points to obstructions and things getting in the way. And the Sun reverse sort of points to a no. So we have a lot of negative cards in here. The good news, the piece of good news within here, though, is you do get some communication about it. So if you do get rejected, if you do get a negative outcome, at least going to tell you why, or explain the situation, or do something with that. So you get the communication, and overall it just turns into one of those situations that didn't quite work out. You just missed it. Raina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, let's jump to more. Let's jump to more of the questions from. All right, so I had Push and then had Bridget after Push. So let's try that out. All right, let's take that out and shorten this. Okay, well, Stephen reached out to me in July. We'll do a quick two-carder for that. Do a quick two-carder for that with the Anna K. And find out if Stephen, yes or no question, Stephen in July, are they reaching out? Are they not reaching out? The Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor. I don't think they're reaching out. The Emperor, they're not taking the initiative. They're not doing what they need to do. They're sort of behind on stuff. They're not getting the good stuff that they need. The Emperor reverses. They don't take that action. They don't take that initiative to do that. And I think that's going to be a negative. The Wheel of Fortune as well. I think that they don't want to reach out, or they don't reach out to you because the Wheel of Fortune reversed. I think it's a situation where They know that that situation will turn into something else, and they don't want the something else. So it's almost like that there's more complexity with that. All right, Bridget, finally, there we go. Bridget, what is stopping Bridget from moving forward? Let's check that out, and then we'll hop back into Michelle's question and do all that. Yeah, thanks for being patient with me today. I appreciate that. It is busy. I don't think we're going to reach the 31 record, but I think we broke 25. That's for sure. I believe we broke the 25 threshold, and I think we want to know what's keeping you from moving forward by using the wheel. By using the wheel, find out about that good stuff. All right. What is blocking you from moving forward? Is it something? Is it mental? Is there something keeping you down? Is it just one of those? Is it one of those months to where, everything is just going wrong? Because so far in 2020, it's been one of those years where literally everything has gone wrong. It has been one thing after the next. So, so hopefully it eases up a bit. You got to let that ease up a bit. Things are going to improve. I think overall we'll be in a good situation eventually. All right, let's check it out. What is keeping you from going forward? The Page of Wands says you just lack experience sometimes. I think you're jumping into something that you're not experienced with. You don't have the experience required. You don't have sort of the action that you need, or you don't have the things that you need to get that done. The Page of Wands wants to get into the action. They want to dive into it. They want to get all of that stuff done, but they just don't have the experience. They just don't have the good stuff. He just doesn't have the good stuff that he needs to get that going. So, yeah, it's just a lack of experience, a lack of being there, a lack of some things that you need you just don't have. The Page of Wands is sort of the newbie with that. The world says sometimes as well that you have unrealistic expectations. We have unrealistic expectations. I think you're reaching for the top. You're reaching for the limit. You're reaching for everything that you can get. You want it all. You want it all, and you want it now. And the world says maybe that's not going to be realistic. Maybe it's not going to be realistic right now. Have sort of negotiate down your expectations in some regards. And don't try to accomplish everything at the same time, or don't try to accomplish the whole world right now. I mean, you may not need that right now. You may not need everything right now. The Nine of Swords says worry is a concern as well. The Nine of Swords has that worry feel. It has that feel where things are just hovering above us, and they are concerning. And I'm worried how this is going to go. I'm worried if this is going to work out. I mean, what is going to happen with this? I don't really know, but it just seems like I need more control. I need something I don't have, right? The Nine of Swords is sort of the card of trying to get something that you can't get. Or, again, sort of maybe the unrealistic expectations evolved and whatnot as well. The Ten of Swords says, finally, don't take speed bumps. Don't take failures at face value. There is a reason that you had to experience that. There is a reason you had to go through that stage, and that could be a situation where this is time to learn from it. So if you fail, if you fall down, if you have the speed bumps in the road, don't let that completely derail you from what you wanted to do, right? Wasn't the, who was the person that invented, you remember the, like J.K. Rowling, right? Submitted the Harry Potter series to like place after place after place after place and got rejected after rejected. So, you just keep submitting it. You keep submitting that, and finally, you get the success that you need. The Ten of Swords, don't let failure get in your way. Ignore failure. Keep going. Keep going. So your question was, what is blocking me from moving forward? The answer is you. The answer is you. We have the two final cards says the answer is you. Don't let you get in the way of being you. Just ignore it. There's no such thing as failure. Just get the failure, kick it aside like it's annoying, and keep going. Just be stubborn, be obstinate, keep going, keep rocking it. Be Bridget. Bridget knows no failure. Bridget only knows success. And Bridget will keep going because Bridget is going to be stubborn from now on. And Bridget is going to get out of her own way and be the success that Bridget knows she can be. So there you go. So basically you're blocking it a little bit. So don't let it yourself get in your way, and be the best Bridget that you can be. Be the best that's a tongue twister. Be the best. I'm just gonna give up. I'm gonna give up. It's a lot of readings. Michelle wants to move. Let's check that out. Let's check out Michelle's moving probabilities by using the Star Tarot. Star V2 Tarot, not just the V1. The Star V2 Tarot. All right. Whee! There we go. Wow. That's going to be a 78 card pickup is what that's going to be. There we go. Yeah, sorry about that, Michelle. It's been like a year. I know you asked your question 3 years ago. And you're like, I'm lucky I didn't start doing magic. Luckily, I did not start doing magic. And like delay it further. And it was like, dude, you have 75 questions waiting. Why are you doing a magic trick? Yeah, you need to reserve that magic. You have to reserve the magic trick for days when it's not busy. All right, so check that out with the Star Tarot and see what is going to happen there. All right, the Five Pentacles, the High Priestess. It's moving benefit me. High Priestess, the Five of Pentacles. It's almost like that you run out of money. It's almost like that you run out of money. You don't get the justice you deserve. The Queen of Pentacles. We have some money issues here. It's like that you get drained with the cash, or the cash used for the move doesn't benefit you, or the price goes up, or the area that you move to has more expense than what you're expecting. We have two negative cards here when it comes to money, when it comes to organization, when it comes to getting things done. The Queen of Pentacles reversed really sort of points to this instability that is coming about from the move. So if you're looking for instability, this may be a good idea, which most people aren't, but I mean, I'm just saying, there is that. The High Priestess as well says that before making this decision, you need to thoroughly research the destination that you're going to. If it's an apartment, check out that neighborhood. If it's a city, get on the city's Facebook group if you don't live there. Get on the city's Facebook group and find out what sort of crime, what sort of dramas happen over in that city. High Priestess says it's all about the information. It's all about getting more information before you make this decision. Again, the Five of Pentacles points to a financial hit that you're going to take. So I'm assuming you're moving because finances, and this may not solve your problem. Basically, that's what it's saying. Justice as well says that it's sort of challenging. You get into a challenge situation within that. Justice says that moving doesn't solve the problem you're trying to fix. So if you're trying to fix a problem with the solution of moving, this does not do it. The Justice reverse says it does not fix what you're trying to fix, if that is the goal. And the Queen of Pentacles as well says it's just not, there's a lot of negative here, a lot of negative. We don't have an Eight of Wands. We don't have a Knight of Swords. We don't have a Chariot. We don't have a lot of things that say move. We just have a lot of things that say, welcome to financial challenges, welcome to disorganization, welcome to randomness within the move. And again, if this is a Band-Aid, the Band-Aid gets ripped off and it doesn't look overall good. Okay, Nomad Trees, you're finally here for yours. It's busy. My visa expires. Nomad Trees, no, my visa expires at the end of August. Will I be able to extend it? Let's find out. And then Karen has a second question. Karen has that second question coming up after that. We got rain, and then we will be concluding the stream. Man, really busy. If you didn't get your question answered because it's been so busy, come back tomorrow. I'm here every day for the rest of your life. I mean, you can be 105 years old, and then you can open up the internet. I'll still be doing readings. Let's break out the thought. Let's break out the thought for this. We need to find out about Nomad Trees. Nomad Trees is visa expires. You know, let's see. Let's see about that. Let's see how that is going to go. And we'll get that out. Find out what is the destination here. Okay. Will it be able to renew it? I think so. I think so. We got a lot of good cards here. Nomad. We got a lot of good cards. We have a lot of good cards. I think it's going to be great as far as the cards go. Okay, we have action related to this particular event. So the action is going to get coming in. I think that we have some rapid action. We have some good action in getting that renewed, right? The Wheel of Fortune said you're going to be able to do the same things you always do on a day-to-day basis, and that's good news. That means the visa gets renewed. We get that action. We get the visa action. We get to do what we do on a day-to-day basis, and that's going to be what we want. That's the ultimate goal. The Emperor says that you have power over this decision. I think that you chased it. You tried to get that going, and I think that's going to be a good effect for you. I think that you have the ability to get that done, and we have a positive communication that happens about the visa as well. So I think that you do apply, you do get a positive result, and you're able to continue day-to-day activities because you're still in you're still here. So the visa says it does work out well. Nomad. That's good news. Nomad, that's good news. That is great news. All right, so we did Nomad. Okay, and we got a Karen question. Let's see, but before Karen, no, we got the Karen question. Oh, we got Karen, Raina, and then we're out of here. Okay, texting randomly. What is up with JC? JC texts and then goes silent. Let's find out about that. Texts and then goes silent. Do we want the love screen for that? That doesn't sound like love. That doesn't sound like love. That sounds like something else is going on. Let's find out what it is with the slow tarot. Newton, I have never seen you here before. And Newton, this is my channel. Newton, feel free to come back some other evening. Newton, come back some other evening. I'm here every night at the same time. Newton. So come back some other time and we will check it out some other time. I'm here every night. So whatever night is convenient for you, you come on back and ask your question. Okay, but tonight is a bad night for that. We've been busy. We're wrapping it up, Newton, but come back. Okay. Oh, the 7 of Wands, that blocking effort with their 2 of Swords, and then Strength, and then Temptation. I mean, I don't think it's a good communication. Temptation, the Devil. It's almost like that it's a communication for a specific reason. They need something. They want something. They want something to happen. Temptation. They do indeed have a temptation they're sort of pulling out there. The 7 of Wands. They don't really think that it will work. It's almost like they're polling you and seeing your reaction. So it's like they're fishing. We throw a fishing line out and we hope that we can reel in some fish. And that's sort of where you have with the Seven of Wands reversed and the Devil. And the Strength means they, again, they want something. So basically they want something. They think that they're going to get it, but then they get busy. It's almost like that maybe they're doing it to multiple people, right? They think that they're going to get it, but then they get busy. They forget about it. And again, if they don't get it immediately, they may not want it. They may try again later. But basically they want something. They want something. And the temptation says that it may not be within your best interest to roll up on that. Always, as always, entertainment purposes only. You might want to, find out what they want, find out what is going on. Anyway, all right, okay. Last one, Raina, we got a man with mom. Mom's got a man. Does mom got a man? And hiding him. Does mom have a man hidden in the closet? A closet man. We will find that out. We will find that out with this, whatever this is, the Druid Craft. We will find that out with a Druid Craft. Swamp, thank you so much for your subscription. I appreciate you. Find out we got a man. The Druid Craft really does me wrong. It does. It does me wrong every time. Every single time. Not sure why I use it at this point, but there we go. Does mom have a man's? Hiding that man under the bed when you come in. You know, the man's trying to stay quiet underneath the bed. Oh, let's find out. Let's find out about this. The Druidcraft is going to do me wrong, isn't it? It's going to do me wrong, isn't it? I can feel it. Yep. It did me all reversals. But there we go. We fixed it. We fixed it. Wow. Wow. I mean, I think so. I think so. I think so. They got that Chariot action as well. I don't think it's a permanent thing. I think, I think maybe mom is got a friend with benefits or something going on, right? The Chariot sort of points to the action of maybe this is not permanent. Maybe this is not permanent. Maybe this is something that comes and goes, no pun intended. And, got a little bit of that action on the side. But we do have that wand action. A bit of that love action, a bit of that lovey action as far as that's going. And we have this emotional as well. So I think the man feels a couple of necessities, right? No pun intended. The man feels a couple of necessities with this. One is something to do. Mom just gets lonely. Mom wants that reunited feel. And as far as the emotional component as well, it's going to be important for that. But yeah, we do have a lot of court cards. I mean, there's a lot of things going on. But overall, it looks like a friends with benefits type thing. Chariot says it doesn't last long. I mean, it's not going to be like some new marriage or something like that. So, you're not going to have a new stepdad anytime soon. But yeah, there's definitely a man. I think it's friends with benefits. I think we got a little manly action over there. And she could be hiding him in the closet right now. You may want to go check it out. Burst open the closet and say, Mom, what is going on in here? All right. Anyway, thank you for everybody joining me tonight. Very busy. I appreciate that. And we will see you tomorrow night.